This is Trusted Renovations. Over 25 projects, over 25 top companies in their field, all working toward one goal, to turn a dated 1970s ranch house into the dream home for one couple and their family. Here's just one of the companies who took on this amazing challenge. Here we are, our home away from home. Okay, I gotta say it. If you knew then what you know now,
I would have run for the hills, Dale, and fast.
I would have been right behind you. But our goal was to take this 70s brick ranch house and turn it into a 21st century home. Did we succeed?
We absolutely succeeded, and I can't wait to show you guys what we've done inside. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Let's go. Okay. So Gina, let's start at the most logical place, the door to the home.
Oh my gosh, so the front door is the entrance to this home, but before we get to the front door, the whole outside, the front porch, the steps, the whole curb appeal starts when you come down the driveway, you know?
And prior to the renovation, it was closed off.
Very closed off, very dated, mixed bricks, mixed stones. There was just no real rhyme or reason out there. So what we did is we changed the front door situation. We changed the steps. They were kind of out of place and off angle. We added some new stone out there. This new front door is absolutely gorgeous. We did new shutters, new columns. We got rid of the cross beams that really are indicative of a 74 brick ranch. So we really elevated the level of the curb appeal, bringing you right into this beautiful home.
Kind of a fun byproduct of this project, Gina, is I've learned a lot just watching you, and I believe the key word is flow.
Absolutely it is. So everything from that grand entrance should bring flow into the house, you know? And when you walk through this entrance, you're immediately drawn to this beautiful room, this sunken living room, okay? When you step down into this room and you take a look up at these absolutely gorgeous beams and that beautiful stone that we have at the front of the house, it's on the back of this fireplace. So that's the flow. You're bringing the outside in.
Okay, here's my question.
Yes.
This feels to me almost like the heart of the home.
It is. This room alone, it just invites you, it draws you in. You want to be here. In the wintertime, you want to put that fire on and just hang here with your family. Chimney Solutions came in, they cleaned it up, they made it look beautiful. We added this new vintage beam to match these now faux beams at the top. They went ahead and did the safety features on this fireplace so that it would not only be beautiful, but it would be functional. So Dale, this is the breakfast room. For obvious reasons, it's off the kitchen, but who would not want to sit here and have their breakfast every morning and overlook that beautiful pool?
This table is absolutely gorgeous.
It is phenomenal, isn't it? Ricky Fitzpatrick over at Apple Valley Farms, he took care of this and reclaimed some wood and made this beautiful farmhouse table for her.
Reclaimed wood.
Absolutely, and it's all through this house.
I've noticed that wood is a very important flow component.
Absolutely it is. It's not just about structure anymore, it's about design and functionality as well.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think, Dale?
It's stunning. It's breathtaking.
It's absolutely the biggest change in the whole entire house. I mean, look at it.
Okay, so I recall that you kind of had a challenge because Jennifer wanted to keep the cabinets.
Sure. Well, and you know, that's the whole thing. That is the basis from which we designed this whole kitchen. She wanted to keep the cabinets. And that was actually a very sound decision to make because they were completely all wood cabinets. And so when you have that, you've got so much flexibility. And so we did that and we used that for our design.
Do we have a bit of granite here?
Just a little bit. We call this big granite right here. But the thing that we did that made the biggest change was this island, okay? So there was this triangular thing that was here before. It was horrible. Remember the tiled countertops and all of that? So we placed this island here. We made it a little longer. We gave them some bar seating, but this island was made so that the family could be here and be a part of the cooking process.
Here's what I'm so proud of you for. Jennifer didn't want to tear out walls.
Right.
I thought the flow of the home originally was horrible. It feels like a home now. How did you accomplish that?
Well, I mean, you know, it is all about flow, and it's all about taking each room as it's connected to one another and making them work together. And that's kind of what we did. We went from the front door to the great room, to the breakfast, to here. And I think you'll be able to see as we go through the rest of our tour how actually, you know, this thing is so easily navigable. It's awesome.
Somebody told me the dining room is stunning as well.
Oh my gosh, wait till you see it.
Let's go.
All right. So in this room, wow, what a difference. This is like Victorian. And this is some of that stuff that she brought from Australia, some of those beautiful furniture pieces. This is a really important room for her.
It is. Again, Gina, one thing I love is that you move through the house and there are different moods in every room.
Different personalities.
Different personalities.
Absolutely. And we have a very different personality from here to that great room. So Dale, we're coming from this very elegant dining room into this beautiful formal living room. Okay, so you know what? My family, they couldn't come in this room. This is for company.
Yeah. Okay, so this is an entertainment space. And I think part of the way that you pulled that off is with that beautiful fireplace.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you know, she had this very important piece for her, and she wanted to showcase that. And, you know, that is a conversation piece. And so this is one of those things that she talks about.
Okay, again, when I visited the home the first time, I did not care for this room. And I saw the old fake fireplace, and I thought that's the perfect touch for a perfectly terrible room.
Right.
What did you see when you came in here?
Well, in talking to Jennifer in our consultations together and just getting to know her, she's a collector. She has a lot of things, and she has a lot of things that are elegant and they're valuable, and there are things that she likes to talk about and show off. So this room made sense for us, especially since we were able to marry it with this elegant dining room. In my everyday world, I'm tearing walls down and I'm opening up that formal family room because everybody wants to congregate in one area. This house was perfect for Jennifer and John because of the way that they have lived their life before, the things that they've collected and the things that are important to them.
You know what I also like, Gina? I love the surprises in the house. When you're walking through the house, you don't know what you're going to see next, and that's fun.
So Dale, we have arrived at my favorite room in the whole house.
I see why.
Like most women, the master bathroom is the big deal. You know, it's the sanctuary. In this room, we already had this clawfoot tub, but remember it was that Kelly green.
Oh my God, it was ugly. It was hideous.
Yes. So we refinished this tub, and that was pretty simple to do. No big deal there. Just repainted the outside of it, did a little reglazing on the inside. We kept the original setup of the plumbing. That's very important. This type of setup is super expensive. As you can tell, we added some bling.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Lots of bling. But it goes with everything else that we've done in this room. The brushed nickel, the chandelier, the marble is timeless. Now, let me tell you a little secret for designing. You know, people can have a really expensive looking shower without having to spend a ton of money. What we did is we used a porcelain that looks like marble and we accented it with real marble.
Really?
Yeah, so you spend your money on your accents because there's going to be less of those, and you use porcelain to give that look. As long as you have the correct waterproofing system and everything is installed properly, you are good to go.
Beautiful. Well, we're coming to the end of this season's Trusted Renovations, but there is one key interview left. Jennifer.
Hi.
Do you realize that we're sitting in the very spot where this all started?
Oh my gosh, really, I forgot. It seems so long ago.
What do you think?
Well, Dale, taking on 3 projects is normal, but taking on 25 at one time was a little ambitious. But I tell you what, look at the result. It's absolutely wonderful, and I couldn't have been happier, and I'm glad we did them all like this. It was wonderful.
Dream home?
Absolutely dream home, completely and utterly.